my honor and privilege, Honorable Minister, to present to you the copy of the letter by which Federal President Alexander Van Bellen has accredited as ambassador for the
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For
Hi, madam. So we will see the relations between our two countries strengthen even more. We have just recently opened an embassy in Austria that we're very happy with, because when our president visited Austria in 2018, I believe it was in May, during the meeting with President Bellen, it was quite clear that there were a lot of areas that both countries could explore mutually to our benefit. And of course, soon after that, there was an envoy in Ghana sent by your government. I think it was a month or so after that. And in all the meetings, we realized that there was a need for us to be physically present in Austria. So we set to work on opening an embassy. So we're happy that you're here. We have an ambassador there. Together we will move towards ensuring that the areas that we have all identified, we will start working towards ensuring that we make strides in those areas. Already there's a lot that is happening in the area of education, infrastructure, health, and so on. And also, of course, the scholarships that Ghanaians benefit from your country. Your tenure as ambassador, I hope we will see a lot of benefits in the economic sector, where we want to see investors from Austria coming into Ghana to invest. You are aware that we have the Continental Free Trade Secretariat here. We're hoping that your business people, your private sector, will see Ghana as that launch pad into the rest of Africa, of the 1.2 billion market. That's a huge market for any investor, and I hope that we'll start exploring those areas of interest. So you're welcome, and I wish you a very pleasant stay here, a very productive one. Our doors are always open. You will find in our directors and in the bureau, the Europe Bureau, very willing officers who will support that you are successful. Also, in the Chief of Protocol, you will find an officer who, of course, if there for any reason you need to see me, please do not hesitate. You can count that you are successful and your tour is beneficial to both countries. So thank you once again for coming. Wish you well.
Honorable Minister, something I really cherish in times of pandemic, and it is not self-understood. So I'm very grateful for this gesture. I would like to thank you for the warm welcome your ministry extended from the moment I arrived. The Chief of Protocol was present. I feel very honored and privileged. I also want to convey the sincere thanks of our government that Ghana opened the embassy. It will actually open, I think, in 10 days, but I'm already in contact with His Excellency Philbert Johnson, and we are talking on the phone, and we are very, very close in collaborating. You mentioned areas which are key areas and priority areas of my tenure here as an ambassador, and the first one is in the civil-military cooperation, and it is my great honor to present the Honorable the honorary consul, Ms. Rosemary Ortner, and the assistant defense attaché, who is our resident military officer at the Kofi Annan Center. And I would like to also thank you warmly. I received this morning good news so that the cooperation between Ghana and Austria in sending military officers to Ghana for custom-tailored training and education. Lieutenant Colonel Butner is the course director at the Kofi Annan Center. So we are very grateful that this cooperation will continue. And I already took the first step in the area of business cooperation with my team in Lagos, the Trade Commission. We are organizing this month, on the 21st, a trade mission from business people coming from Austria to Ghana. And they're exactly in the sectors you have mentioned, Honorable Minister. There will be business people coming for digital transformation in the education sector. There will be people coming for infrastructure investments. And I think we were waiting because the president made an important announcement yesterday. So we are basically gauging to see how much we can do. But I'm very grateful that some ministries already explained their willingness to receive those business people. I mentioned the Ministry of Defense. I mentioned the Ministry of Education, of Housing. And I hope that all those who have committed themselves to come actually can come, because we also have quite strict COVID protocols in Austria. There are, of course, other areas. You mentioned the scholarships. It just happens that my wife is the deputy director of the Diplomatic Academy in Vienna. So I talked to her, and she said, over the years, the students from Ghana, they're excellent students. You send, they get scholarships for tuition, for housing, but there are also courses. For example, there's travel paid and for 4-week courses, and this is run by the Austrian Development Agency. So they come up with the scholarship programs so that your brilliant students can come to Austria, study at the Diplomatic Academy, an academy that is more than 300 years old. And there are other areas of close cooperation. Ghana is the most important beneficiary of soft loans in Africa from Austria. We have very important projects also in the area of development assistance. And this is a project where 4,000 farmers through a platform should be able, to better sell and to increase their income. So I think these are good examples of our cooperation. The relationship between our two countries is excellent, not only friendly and close, but excellent. And we hold Ghana in very, very high esteem. And perhaps on a personal note to close, I had the great privilege when I just started as a diplomat in New York to meet Secretary General Kofi Annan. And it was my ambassador at the time. He was the co-chair of the high-level working group on financing the United Nations. You will remember at the time the United States were in large arrears, in billions of arrears, and my ambassador tried together with the Secretary General, and I was allowed to attend these meetings. It was so exciting for me to meet such a statesman, and at the time the highest ranking diplomat in the world according to protocol. Yeah. And so from the beginning of my career, I'm very, very impressed by your countrymen and by people who come to Austria. I have met students at the Diplomatic Academy, and now for me it's such a privilege to be here and an honor to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Madam Honorary Consul, how are you?
Oh, thank you. Happy Shapa.
That's good.